Yo, I met him, baby. I'm only 2 hours late. I'm only 2 hours late. For those who saw my live, I was out here hanging out with the project people, learning all type of Chicago history from people who lived it. So shout out to them. Okay, so on the intro, I got a new mic. This mic is really giving me hell. All right, so on the intro, right before I started the show, I spoke to my dad, and my dad was excited to tell me about the most gay song I've ever heard in my fucking life. And the name of the song is Adam, Eve, and Steve. That's the name of the goddamn song. Adam, Eve, and Steve. So before we start today's show, let's start off with Adam, Eve, and Steve. And it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Because before you realize the blacks, a.k.a. the women, gays, and felons, before you realize we need to repeal the 19th Amendment, before you realize that affirmative action is horrible, before you realize that Title IX is stupid, you got to realize the group of, the generation that put this shit in play. The boomers. And I keep telling y'all that the boomers ain't nothing but androgynous, which means gay niggas that look for a beard and they married a single mother in the 70s. So before we officially start the show, let us pay homage to Adam, Eve, and Steve by some artist I never heard of, on some label I never heard of. But apparently my dad being a boomer, this is a song, and he was a truck driver. So this is one of the songs he heard when he was going through the, you know, the Tennessees and the Kansases and all that. So let's go before we start the show officially.
I know the Bible isn't perfect, 'cause it left one person out. There was Adam, there was Eve, and there was someone else around. Yeah, I think his name was Steve, and he was passing through town when he heard a snake a-whispering to Adam in the garden. Take the fruit, it's good for you. Steve said, I beg your pardon. I know it's not my business, but will you just hear me out? He said, I wouldn't lie, you should not go to that tree. The serpent knows the apple grows from a forbidden seed. Oh, you want what you can't have, but you've got all the things you need. There was Adam, there was Eve, and there was Steve. He said, Adam, don't be fooled by the snake. Don't risk it all for a taste. Oh, what a waste to have everything and give it all away. Adam looked around, and as he wrestled with his fate, Steve and Eve rolled up their sleeves to wrestle with that snake. In the midst of all the chaos, Steve was still screaming out. He said, I wouldn't lie, you should not go to that tree. The serpent knows the apple grows from a forbidden seed. Oh, you want what you can't have, but you've got all the things you need. There was Adam, there was Eve, and there was Steve. He said, Adam, don't be fooled by the snake. Don't risk it all for a taste. Oh, what a waste to have everything and give it all away. Sometimes I feel like Adam, 'cause I've got more than I need. But even when I have it all, I want what's out of reach. Maybe I should learn my lesson, like Steve was talking to me. He said, I wouldn't lie, you should not go to that tree. The serpent knows the apple grows from a forbidden seed. Oh, you want what you can't have, but you've got all the things you need. There was Adam, there was Eve, and there was Steve. He said, Adam, don't be fooled by the snake. Don't risk it all for a taste. Oh, what a waste to have everything and give it all away.
Yo, 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 yo. You know what I just realized? Let me tell you what I just realized. This is only the second time I heard that song. First time was 5 minutes before I started the stream. Reading the lyrics and listening to the song right now, I need you guys to understand that they just tried to poise Steve, the knob gobbler, as the voice of reason.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here we go.
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
They just tried to make it that Adam was weak for Eve, which is very possible because y'all niggas listen to girls with clothes on. And Steve, the dude that wanted to suck off Adam, was the only reasonable voice in the room. And I don't know how I feel about that. It sounds like propaganda to me. And the fact that my dad liked that song and introduced that song to his son, Tyler's gonna title, Boomer's gonna boom. That's all I got to say about that, just because I love my dad. With that being said, let's get into the show.
Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Black men.
The daycare. Stay away from cities with white ladies. They spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player. Or say the nice player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from towers. These bitches are fake promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Time out, take her allowance. Cause also she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fuck on top, grabbing your load, bringing the quiet. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Niggas need to stop giving these bitches all the attention. That's why niggas is dying. Now, when these hoes get horny, niggas die. Hoes get horny, niggas die. Watch, every die. We gotta start saying fuck these bitches, man. If you fucking with a cool female, that's all good. But if you fucking with a bitch, you need to break her ass and shake her ass.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare. This is your tolerologist, Dirty Folks. And I appreciate y'all being here. Black people shouldn't vote. No black person should vote. I need you to understand that black is only for women, gays, and felons. I need you to understand that if you are a free-thinking, Tony or swarthy man, free-thinking, Tony or swarthy men are saying they're acting white, they're talking white. Jamel Hill calls you the white people of black people. So unless you're the bottom 20% of individuals on earth, don't even think you're black. You're just playing crayon games. Don't do that. Black people shouldn't vote. Women, gays, and felons should not vote. And I need you to understand that felons also include immigrants because they're illegal aliens, right? Women, gays, and felons should not vote. But we're going to get that to the end. I'm going to slow walk this because I want you guys to understand. Except Steve. Don't understand Steve. I don't even understand Steve. I just thought it was something good to put in the show because my dad just introduced me to it. But yeah. Anyway. Whew. I want to start this off by saying the Pookies and Ray Rays are your allies. Them wannabe niggas who think they're part of the talented 10th The niggas that make all the soundboards and do all the fucking clubhouse seminars and all the goddamn Tariq Nasheed disciples and all that goofy shit. Them niggas is the ops. They bitches with dicks and they don't do shit. Fuck your post. Fuck your lessons. Fuck the fact that you want to marry all these fucking single mamas and be a shirtless forest dude. Fuck the fact that, man, you discard all like 70% of your people. Man, fuck y'all niggas because y'all ain't gonna do shit. Y'all ain't gonna pull shit. Y'all ain't gonna do shit.
Hey, y'all! Masters are coming! He's a coming, y'all! Masters are coming! Here he comes!
Look, guys, you asked me to take.
The niggas that say they pro-black ain't gonna do shit to be professional or be black. The only thing they do is gonna kill you with a bitch. Them articulate idiots are easily avoidable by avoiding the bitch. Man, like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub. It's in your heart. Pay your daycare fees. Shout out to the Rumble crew. Shout out to the guys on Rumble. Y'all rock with y'all head. That's where everything I do ends up anyway, so you might as well be there first, you know what I'm saying? Coloreds are the dumbest people on earth, right? Because all coloreds move the same way that bitches move. And this is what I mean. You ever heard a girl say, because this is a female statement. This is definitely a female statement. Girls will tell you,
it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
so bitch, you mean the way that I say 2 plus 2 equals 4? The tone and inflection I use dictates whether or not the fuck 2 plus 2 equals 4, you goofy fucking bitch. And these niggas move the same way. And I'm about to prove it right now. This is a clip from Tommy Sotomayor's show. He's about to get into one of those FBA ass niggas. And don't get it twisted, because technically speaking, I'm FBA. Tribe up. Technically speaking, the FBA, I have nothing against FBA as what they're supposed to be, as they're intended. I have something to do with niggas that listen to another nigga that don't do shit. What the fuck was Tyreek's plan? Tyreek's plan was to take your money and build a goddamn museum. What, to remember when the fuck you was black, nigga? Like, these niggas move, operate, and think just like bitches. And just because they're articulate and just because they have a masculine voice doesn't make them any less bitch. You need to understand that. So I'm going to start this off with a clip from Tommy Sotomayor's show last night, in which you'll realize that all these articulate ass niggas have zero comprehension skills. They don't understand shit. They have talking points. They can't fucking think. And a man who can't think is not a man. Anyway, let's continue.
In like they try to treat the cops when the cop is found out lying on black men. Y'all don't hear me. None of y'all listening can say I'm not telling the truth. Black women have never stood up and said, he put it thumbs down. That's okay, FBA, because you trying to fuck them. You ain't trying to do nothing worth a fuck. You just over here listening so you can go somewhere and talk shit. You know what I bet you won't do, Mr. FBA? I bet you won't bring your ass up here and tell these good people where I lied. Go ahead. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit. Look at him smiling. I told you. Told you. Well, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to send him the link. I'm going to tell him to come up here and speak. Bet he won't bring his ass up here and tell y'all what lie I told. FBA. For all you women who don't know, but I know y'all know. Y'all just use what the fuck. Them FBA dudes ain't doing nothing but trying to fuck. They're not.
I'm not going to interrupt this too much, but yo, them Juice and Berry niggas, all they really do want to do is fuck single mothers and shit. They want to put a fucking They want to burn some wood and get the ash and put a dot on the bitch's forehead, then put a fucking dashiki on her, and then put a dress on her for pictures, then take the dress off because she got to run the train on all the juice and berry niggas and shit, all the shirtless forest dudes and shit. They ain't making no moves. They just making babies. But I got to get shout out to Tommy for that. But they gonna argue that shit, even though, fuck my lying eyes, nigga. Fuck what I've seen for the last 25 years. Tell me your story, sir. Tell me your story, purple and gold, you ass, juice and berry niggas. Tell me y'all story, what y'all think it is. Hebrew ass niggas. The only thing the Hebrews have ever been known to do in the entire Bible is be slaves. Every fucking time you see the word Hebrew and you listen to the story, it's a bunch of niggas that beg to be free and then beg for slavery as soon as somebody gets them free. That is what they are. It ain't who they are, it's what they are. They still our best and brightest. They still our soldiers that make these niggas slaves. They know less of a horrible at being human being than human beings than the single mothers that raised them. Because that's what bitches do. Is turn the strongest bucks into slaves. They're buck breakers. And I stand on that shit. And we could all ride in the street if they feel something different. But, let's continue. But I'm just saying, I co-sign Tommy on that one. All they want to do is fuck bitches. They ain't gonna make no moves.
Worth the shit. They don't believe the shit they're saying. You don't hear no white people talking about some FDA with other white people. White people believe in keeping the damn numbers high. They don't give a shit if you from Italy. You white, you white. But I'm gonna let it.
I don't agree with Tommy on that one. White people very much do care about what type of white you are. We're not gonna act like the British and French didn't go through a whole war with the Irish. We're not gonna act like that they call Italians sand niggas. We're not gonna act like the Arabs weren't called dune niggas. We're not gonna act like they get along. We're not going to act like the Mexicans ain't legally white. What they do is, to be white is to be against black. So if you call yourself black, everybody else. But as soon as you call yourself American, everybody on your team. Just being honest. But nah, I disagree with Tommy as far as they getting their numbers up because they don't like each other. They're only white in juxtaposition with black. When white people are around white people, they're Irish, Italian, French, British, German, Italian, Polish. White people differentiate themselves around other white people. They just only unite against black. But besides that, though, I'm with Tommy. Let's go.
What the hell are you talking about, bro? What the hell are you talking about?
What did I lie about? You put your thumbs down. What did I lie about?
Bro, all you doing is coon babbling, sir.
No, don't do that. I said, what did I lie about? If you can't tell them what I lied about, you can go on. Don't call me a name. Don't call me a name, man. Don't call me a name because I called you sir. Don't tell me about no coon babbling because I can't look up coon babble, and that's a word.
Okay, real quick. And I'm going to let this play out, but real quick. Nobody disrespect a man. A man, nigga. A man. Except black women. And men who think like black women. White women don't do it to a man. Mexican women don't do it to a man. Asian women don't do it to a man. They respect a man as a man. Only black and Puerto Rican bitches think they more man than the niggas that they trying to fuck. So a colored man, because he's obviously black. That's obvious. And black is for women, gays, and felons. So he got gay. He ain't saying he gay, but he got gay tendencies because he acts like his mama. A man who can't respect a man on face value ain't a man at all. He a nigga that'll kill you over a bitch. And we all know that's my number 2 rule in life, to not get killed by a nigga over a bitch. Because niggas that kill you over a bitch is also a bitch, and all bitches need to be stopped.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
All right, but let's continue.
Wait a minute. I took the time to spell what?
You want to know? I didn't say spell. I said dispel what I just said. That's
Wait a minute. Why would I'm trying
you
to
didn't even take the time to dispel what I just said.
why would wait a minute? Oh my
Wait. We skipped too far, man. My apologies. We skipped too far. 48 minutes.
I can't look up coon babble, and that's a word.
Okay,
Tell them what it is I did.
Now you making it seem like all we trying to do is fuck. Like, don't act like we ain't got no morals or standards, fam. Come on.
Okay, you came up here and said I'm doing coon babble. That ain't morals and standards. You're not even an adult. Because number one, coon is a word that white people call blacks.
I'm almost 40. Fuck is you talking about?
So you said what?
Nigga, I'm almost 40. Fuck is you talking about?
Okay, so if you're almost 40, there's no reason to be up here talking about some nigga, I'm almost 40. What the fuck's you talking about? And the first words out of your mouth wouldn't have been coon
I can say
babble.
whatever the fuck I want because I'm almost 40. Fuck is you talking about?
Okay, it sounds just like your mama.
No, I'm talking.
Let's pause right there. Shout out to Tom. He deciphered the problem and analyzed it on spot. I want to show y'all somebody else, though, because that's not even the clip I wanted to show y'all. But I did want to show y'all that because it's just the same way I said it, he just said it. Niggas that sound like bitches are bitches, too. Let me see something.
Problem. He said something. I answered what he said.
Wait, I went a little bit too far. Hold on.
Don't tell me everything. I asked you individually, so start there.
This is damn near a waste because you just.
No, that's the same cook ass nigga.
And crispy. Then once he got called out by a few people, he told y'all it meant.
Oh, let me go a little bit further. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Give him an example of stuff that's regurgitated.
There we go. This gentleman right here is very well spoken. And the reason he doesn't like Tommy Sotomayor is because he doesn't believe that Tommy's well spoken. And I think that's crazy. Honestly, this kind of touched a nerve because people say the same thing about me. I'm more intelligent and have more life experiences than most of the people that come against me. But people don't like the way that I keep it keep the main thing, so they'll complain about how you say it. Remember, that's what girls do. It's not what you say, but how you say it. Men should be able to decipher information. It's women who give a fuck about how you say the information. It's women who won't take that information from a Minister Jap or a Mr. Palmer because they wear T-shirts when they do their shows, but they'll take it for Kevin Samuels because he wears a suit. It's women that care about the aesthetic. It's not men. So niggas that give a fuck about how a bitch niggas that care about how men give their dissertation is a bitch. All right, let's go.
Sudden, we're FBA and we want to call them tethers and talk about how.
Let me go back a little bit.
And wondering what are white women at and talking about.
Now the whole thing was, and this is one problem I got with Tommy on this, because I think Tommy should have been more forceful in his approach. There are black men who say they can't listen to Tommy, even though Tommy tells the truth. Even though they're on Tommy's show listening, they can't honor what Tommy says because he calls black women bitches. And they say he must not like black women because he calls them bitches. So they dispel everything that he says because he calls them bitches. And Tommy's trying to prove that he likes black women, and that's why he talks about them. If I was Tommy, I'd have said, man, I hate these bitches. Like, I tell y'all that shit all the time. I hate black women righteously. For those who see me pop up on other people's shows, what do y'all hear me say? Like, yo, I love women. I just don't think women can come in black. You know what I'm saying? I say that shit all the time. He dropped the ball by trying to prove that he cares about black women also, instead of saying, fuck these hoes, bro. Fuck a bitch got a useful with clothes on. That's just crazy. Bitches ain't got no useful clothes on.
They repeat whatever the fuck Tyreek Nasheed said.
There we go. But I'm a little bit too far back.
Just said to you, I said, wait till I set it up and then you can go. So therefore I won't be able to talk over you. individually tell them what I have said that's wrong. I'm going to unmute you and mute myself.
And how many times have you said? I've never once heard you say white bitch, but you keep saying black bitches.
Oh, I've said white bitch a lot. Sir, I've said white bitch a lot.
You say it one damn time.
Okay, how often do you listen to me?
Like you've been on here a lot, like especially over the past couple of weeks.
I've said white bitch a few times. But hold on. If you say you've never heard me say white bitch, why would I have to say white bitch if I'm talking to a black bitch?
There you go.
I talk more to black bitches. Wait a minute. I talk more to black bitches. I can explain that to you. I talk more to black bitches. I talk more to.
Time to dispel the shit, dude.
I talk more to black.
That's how fucked up you is, fam.
I took the time to spell. Wait a minute. I took the time to spell what?
You want to know? I didn't say spell. I said dispel what I just said.
Wait a minute. Why? I'm trying to.
You take the time to dispel what I just said.
Why would? Wait a minute. Oh my.
Nigga, at least make the attempt to dispel what I said. You ain't did it one damn time. You defended it.
So he gonna keep repeating what he said and say I didn't attempt to dispel it. When at first I said misspell what, and then he said dispel it, and I said, wait a minute, why would I have to
dispel? It is you talking about some damn misspell instead of dispel.
Because I'm hearing you, sir. We're talking through the internet.
Dude. You fucked up, Crispy. Have a good one.
There it is. Told you. But you were watching me. So y'all, a black man uses the word coon and use the word crispy to a black man. Him. I told y'all them FBA dudes was full of shit. It's hard to have a discussion with a motherfucker who has this whole idea of they don't like you. Yeah, he jumped himself off.
Here's the thing, man. And I've noticed this a lot on these internet streets. Colored men are so matriarchal that they won't like another man they never even met because a bitch on the internet said that she don't like that nigga because he didn't let her get her way. You can't trust a nigga that trusts a bitch with clothes on.
Hey y'all, Masters are coming. He's a coming, y'all. Masters are coming. Here he comes.
Oh God, ask me to take.
But I want to get into this, man. So the second call he had, and this is my issue, and I'm just gonna let 2 or 3 minutes play. I'm not gonna let it go all the way through. This is a 3-hour stream 4-hour stream that I went through. But I'm gonna let 3 minutes rock. And then we're gonna keep proceeding to why we need to repeal the 19th Amendment. And bitches should never vote. All women are black. Y'all know that, right? All women are black. Black is for women, gays, and felons. You know, the professional victims. I don't know what a professional black is, so I don't know what fuck pro-black mean except you really want some pussy from a single mother. But I know what a professional victim is, nigga, and that is women, gays, and felons. If you don't have a parole officer and you pay taxes through your payroll tax, you're not black. Just trust me on that. People who think they hate black people don't hate black people. They just hate black women, bro. They hate black women and the sons of single mothers that these bitches bring through off the Section 8 voucher. That's who they hate. But the fact that you don't check your bitches, you get put in the same boat as a black bitch. And they're horrible at being human beings. They're horrible at being people. And then they put you in the boat with these bitches because you don't check these bitches, so they think that you honor what the fuck these bitches is talking about. And next thing you know, you a toddler too. But let's continue.
It from me. There's a difference, and you know that. I've never said that someone who talks about the news like I do took it from me. I've never said that.
But I think that here's I think a fundamental flaw that or something that either you willfully are ignoring or you just don't know. Brother Tariq has been on the scene longer than you. That's a fact. Okay.
No, I haven't.
This is the guy, but this is not the place. Let me scoot up a little bit.
I said that's facts
No.
because I don't like when people do that.
The unfound color thing. I missed that part.
Okay, so just don't do what you did because I wouldn't do it like you just tried to do it. He don't have a patent on the colors. You know that ain't what I was saying. Be genuine here, please. That's all I'm asking.
I legitimately was. So here's what I'll say, right? Brother Tariq has been on the scene way longer than you have. Okay?
Yes.
He was, let me make my point. He was well already established before you even got on the scene. So not only that he's been longer, let me make my argument, please. Not only that he's been on the scene longer than you, his name is bigger than yours. He has a greater impact in the community than you do. At any given notice, he can do a direct action or a call to action last minute. People are going to show up. When he speaks, people listen. He's a brother, he's a teacher, he's a father, and he's informational and inspirational, right? Now, with that said, I don't think that there's anything that you can ever take away from him. I don't think that you can't take no food out of his mouth, you can't take no money, no deals off the table, and I don't think that that's what that brother is trying to do to you at all.
But then you would be, okay, wait. But then you would be ignoring the fact that he literally did say that's what he was going to do. That's why I made that.
Specifically, what did he say?
That's why I made that video that he tried to claim I threatened his life.
Look, I'm going to paraphrase a lot of things, but I do want to bring back to what that gentleman just said about Tariq Nasheed, because this is an occultist personality. Listen to how this grown man described another grown man. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't follow a man. I am the last person to say you shouldn't follow a man, right? But I will say that nothing that he said was following material, except for the fact that people follow social media instead of following a purpose, following a vision. I follow people who have already accomplished what I'm trying to do, or that have plans on doing what I want to do. I don't follow good vibe conversations, bro. That's what bitches do. Bitches follow niggas that run game and they make a pussy wet. Men don't do that. Men follow the purpose. Men don't follow the birds, nigga. What the fuck? Men follow the purpose. Excel Pro say Hotep and Finesse. Yeah, you pretty much right on that one, bro. Like and sub as y'all come in, man. Like and sub. See how people get that. I just want to run that last description back.
Found colors? People would say you took that from Tariq. Go ahead.
All right, so the word color is not trademarked by Tariq Nasheed. I'll say that. I don't think.
What the fuck? Come on, man. Hold on, bro. Don't do that. You know what I said was stop. And I said if I did a movie called Unfound Colors, when his was called Hidden Colors, you know that people would say you took that out to Tariq. Don't knock down shit I say. Wait a minute. So don't knock down shit I said that's facts. Because I don't like when people do that.
The unfound color thing. I missed that part.
Okay, so just don't do what you did because I wouldn't do it like you just tried to do it. He don't have a patent on the colors. You know that ain't what I was saying. Be genuine here, please. That's all I'm asking.
I legitimately was. So here's what I'll say, right? Brother Tariq has been on the scene way longer than you have. Okay?
Yes.
He was, let me make my point. He was well already established before you even got on the scene. So not only that he's been longer, let me make my argument, please. Not only that he's been on the scene longer than you, his name is bigger than yours. He has a greater impact in the community than you do. At any given notice, he can do a direct action or a call to action last minute. People are going to show up.
Let me pause right there. Only thing he didn't say was his biggest dick than yours. That's all I heard. I didn't hear was his biggest dick than yours. The thing that pissed me off was he said that Tariq Nasheed can make a call to action last minute and people will show up. What action has Tariq Nasheed ever said to do? The irony of all that is, had I let it play, and I should put you know what, I'm going to put it in the comment section. I'm not going to put it in the post, but I'll put it in the comment section. If you guys have listened to the first hour, start at 30 minutes. Skip all the way to the 30-minute mark. and listen to an hour, from 30 minutes to an hour 30. If you listen to it and you listen to how many times they say Tariq Nasheed is not their leader, that Tariq Nasheed is not their savior, that Tariq Nasheed, blah, 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 you would wonder how in the fuck could he make a call to action at the last minute and people show up if he's not a leader. That shit makes absolutely no sense. But you know what, man? I ain't got time to argue with all the bitches. The bitches with penises or the ones without. I want to keep this moving. So I saw this earlier today. And apparently, 81-year-old Jessie Jackson is about to retire from Operation Push. I know y'all want to cry. I know y'all want to cry. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I was looking for when I saw this video. All this is going to tie together. Please believe I'm going to tie this in with the Tommy Sotomayor clip that we just saw. Like and sub, y'all. I'm going to tell you exactly what I was looking for because I want y'all to look to in case I'm Jessie Jackson Sr. at 81 years old is about to quit Operation Push and himself. You know what I did not see in the video? Jessie Jackson son. I'm hard to hear, Angry Snowman. I just got a new mic, man. The new mic ain't working. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. I worked so hard to get a new mic so it be louder. And now you telling me it ain't even loud, man. That's crazy. I feel a certain type of way now. Oh, you said sound better? All right, cool. Okay, so let's check this out. Wait.
The Rainbow Push Coalition in 1971. His decades of service impacting many of the people who gathered here tonight to simply say thank you. Reverend Jessie Jackson parts a sea of supporters as he enters the Rainbow Push headquarters, ready to pass on his life's work to his successor.
Welcome to our house. My husband said he's pivoting. I'm retiring.
The organization announcing Friday the 81-year-old civil rights leader is stepping down as its president.
Everybody say run, Jesse, run!
Many who worked with him during both of his presidential.
Real quick. This guy right here, Jessie Jackson Jr., the one that's looking serious and shit, like he part of Public Enemy and shit. I looked for him in this entire Secession video, and I didn't see him anywhere. He is the man that I'm looking for. If you guys see this face, put it in the comments, because I'm looking for him. As a successor, I'm looking for him. And I'll tell you why when the video's over.
Presidential campaigns in the 80s, coming out to the start of the coalition's annual 5-day convention in Chicago. People showing their support and honoring the man who paved the way for the next generation of civil workers.
We brought together a rainbow of supporters to try to make America better.
Del Marie Cobb was Jackson's press secretary.
I want to represent hope. Give the people a chance. We the people can win.
When he made his second.
Hold on, guys. I want you guys to peep something. I see you, Angry. Send me $28 cash app, man. I'll give you a wrench. Check this out. I want you guys to see who's supporting Jessie. I'll give you a spoiler alert. We just saw a gay Hawaiian dude. There'll be a bunch of black women and a couple of gay white dudes. Women, gays, and fucking felons, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about Jessie except women, gays, and felons. I'm going to let this play out because I want you to understand how long these women and gays have been riding with Jessie. Most of them going to say the 1960s. And I still ain't fucking seen his son. I hate these boomers so fucking much. Anyway, let's continue.
Historic run for the White House in 1988.
It's about quality of life, and it's about quantity of life. And if you want to have both, you're going to have to make a hard decision, and that hard decision is stepping down. And I'm sure this is a very hard decision for him.
I've been doing this stuff for 64 years. I was 18 years old.
His absence as the group's president sure to be felt, leaving a gaping hole soon to be filled.
I've been with him since 1968. I cannot tell you what a rainbow without him is because I've never seen a rainbow without him.
6 years ago, Jackson shared his diagnosis with Parkinson's. He's expected to name his successor sometime this weekend.
Watch breaking news.
I got a bet with XL Pro, bro. I got a bet with XL Pro that when Jesse Jackson names his successor, it's going to be a fucking black woman. I hate these baby boomers so much. I've seen this shit too many times. How in the fuck do you have sons, nigga, and you give everything to a bitch? Did you guys see Jesse Jackson's son there? You should pass that shit on to your son so the last name lives on. What do? These are the same motherfuckers that made a crime bill so they can arrest their sons and give them felonies so they can never make fucking political office, never get a great job. These niggas hate their sons because they hate being men. You know why they hate being men? Because they was a Steve and Adam, Eve, and Steve, nigga. These fucking cock-sucking, LSD popping, heroin shooting, crack smoking motherfucking boomers who was high from Woodstock all the way to the goddamn George W. Bush administration. By the time these niggas got high doing fucking Vietnam and didn't get sober into the Patriot Act got passed, nigga. And these motherfuckers hate men so much. They hate being a man so much. That's why they raise their daughters to get their girl college plan so she don't need no man. Instead of like every other goddamn man finding a fucking man for their daughter to vet. They vetted their daughter's husbands. That's why men literally walk their daughters down the aisle to exchange the covenant between his house to another man's house. These motherfuckers who hated being men so much, these niggas that supported the fucking women, the gays, the felons, and they felons, because all these motherfuckers is pedophiles, and these motherfuckers, these the ones that's running so hard to do the pizza gates and all this shit because they all want to suck a dick and fuck a kid. They all the volunteers. They all the fucking coaches, the Boy Scouts, Scoutmasters. These motherfuckers ain't shit. To the point that they kids can't even fuck with them so they could pass on shit during secession. I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas as much as I hate black women. I keep telling y'all, baby boomer black men. Baby boomer men are all ethnicities, actually. Because something's wrong with the whole boomer generation. Baby boomer men move like Gen X women. Can't tell me no different. Anyway. So, I got a bet with XL Pro Services. And support XL Pro, man. Support that dude. I got a 2-taco bet that later on this week, when Jesse Jackson names his successor, it's going to be a woman. Because he's one of the girls. You can't make me believe no different. And because of that, because what women are good at is begging men for resources, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say. He gonna name women. He gonna name a woman. I don't know if she gonna be black or white, but he gonna name a liberal woman because they know how to write grants better, so they can beg better men for resources, so they can attack that same man. That's what women do, nigga. It's women who try to find a man a resource, and then she try to fuck up that man a resource because she can't get her way and hope that nigga ain't got shit. We see that shit going on right now with Zion Williamson. Right now with Zion. I got a million fucking tales, but Zion was the current one right now. Zion fucked with a bitch, gave her resources, $15,000 a week, which is a crazy allowance, by the way. $15,000 a week is a crazy allowance. Gave that bitch 15,000 a week to be quiet. What did she do? Run her mouth, right? Because these bitches are disrespectful. Then get mad when her allowance get cut off because she didn't follow the rules, and now all of a sudden she got all these rumors. This is what bitches do. Bitches bite the hand that feeds them, thinking that hand is still gonna feed them even if she bite. And her whole thing is,
I'm a chihuahua. That bite didn't mean hurt.
these bitches is dumb.
Congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
Angry Snowman said it's gonna be a white woman, and I would laugh at that, Angry. But let me tell you something, bro. I'm in Chicago. I've met Jesse Jackson a couple of times. Oh shit, I got Fatty on my show. What the fuck? Shout out to Fatty. Anyway, look, I've met Jesse Jackson a couple of times, and every time I meet Jesse Jackson, he got some bullshit, bro. I have never. This nigga is bullshit to me, bro. Like, oh, look, matter of fact, I'm about to prove the point. I'm about to prove the point that that me and I don't have beef with Jesse Jackson like I do with like Steve Harvey and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know all my beef with people I know in real life. I don't really have beef with people just because I don't like the ideology. I have beef with people because we have personal. We cross personally in a bad way. Me, Twister, Steve Harvey, fucking Boyce Watkins. Like, I have to meet you in real life and we don't click for me not to like you. But me being in Chicago, I'm about to show y'all something. And once again, I don't have beef with Jesse Jackson. I just know he's a cuckold ass boomer. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me pull this bitch up. I know I got this picture somewhere. Wait. Facebook is doing me ill. I forgot. No. It should be here. I'm gonna let y'all look with me, bro. I'm scrolling through. I'm looking for something, but I know how I look when I just, cause I could just run a commercial, but I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm gonna let y'all look at what I'm looking at. Damn, I need to call this nigga. This me and Roundfest. I need to call Roundfest. That's Kanye Ghostwriter. But hold on. It's the day that I ain't gonna say I fell out with Spike Lee, but I will say me and Spike Lee did not see eye to eye. I will say that. Me and Spike Lee didn't see eye to eye. But during the course of that, shout out to Willie Preston. Shout out to Willie Preston. That's Willie Preston. That is the Illinois State Senator, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see who he pointing at, man. You see your boy, man. Willie introduced me to my first lobbyist, bro. That's how we doing this Papham shit. Papham. That's how we doing our gun lobby, cause of Willie. He introduced me to the lobbyists. I said some silly shit to him on the phone the other day though, and he hung up on me because he thought it was a fair raid. But we good. I'm gonna send some donuts to his office, man. Me and Willie good. It's cool to have a senator and an alderman in the state rep in your phone. Y'all niggas don't play power games though, so y'all just love hoes. Y'all voting and shit, hoping y'all get after school programs and get y'all street fix and shit like that. Where in the fuck is this? I want to show y'all Jesse Jackson because I need y'all to know that anytime I say I got hate for somebody, my hate is righteous. I don't just have arbitrary hate because some social media shit. What the fuck is the picture at? I'm finna find this shit. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Toddler tales are crazy stories that could only happen to me. Each tale is endorsed by Toddlerology and the Marry Your Secretary courses. In a world where toddlers are only loyal to her employer, learn the skills needed to train your toddler to work at your relationship like she works at her job. There's courses for every level of your relationship status, including polygamy. Need support? Join scheduled study groups with other Toddlerology members. Click the link below. And now, back to today's story.
Alright, I found it. So me and Jesse Jackson, I cut Jesse Jackson out because I was right that on this picture, this is, I can't remember his name for shit, but he worked for the Clear Channel V103. Not Herb Kent. What the fuck was his name? But he's a good dude. Shout out to him. They were trying to give me the picture with Jesse Jackson, but Jesse was on some bullshit because Jesse a bitch nigga. I ended up taking a picture with him later. There he is right there with me, and I don't even know who the fuck this is. But shout out to him. Whoever that guy is right here who made the photo with me, shout out to him. But this was in the same time in which I was trying to sell my movie script to, wait a minute, going the wrong way. Sell my movie script to this gentleman right here, Spike Lee, but Spike Lee was looking at me like I just took a fart or some shit, like he couldn't talk to me. But that was my whole purpose of being there, so me and Spike could do business, but me and Spike didn't do business. I ain't no hard feelings with Spike, but this was when Spike came to Chicago for the debut of the Chirac movie, which was horrible, by the way, but I digress. So when I went up there to meet Spike to sell him a script, that's when everybody else was up there. And that's when I realized, and I've met Jesse Jackson 3 or 4 times since then, and he's always been an asshole. He's always been full boomer. You know what I'm saying? So fuck Jesse. I'm under the Terminator Act. If he dies, he died. No, that's Rocky 4. My bad. I'm under the Ivan Drago Act. Jesse dies, he dies. Man, fuck dude. Anyway. Shout out to his son, though. His son don't even fuck with his ass. That's how you know how bitch made he is. His son don't even fuck with him. But anyway, I digress. So, Jesse Jackson's about to die. And when he dies, I bet you he gives it to a bitch. To Angry Snowman. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all this real quick, too. Just why I got it up. To Angry Snowman's point, Angry Snowman says he's gonna give it to a white girl. Maybe. I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna show you something. This is why I say maybe, bro. I'm about to show y'all some real shit. How black men in Chicago operate. Black men act like white women with dicks. I stand on that. Black baby boomer men act like white women with dicks. And black Gen X bitches wish they was white women with dicks. And this is why I kind of see where Angry Snowman going. Even though I think he was just joking, this is how there's truth in every joke, and this is how serious the truth comes with the joke. Once upon a time, there was a man. This man's name was Philip Jackson. We called him Phil Jackson, but then people got him mixed up with the NBA coach and shit. So we just called him Philip. Philip Jackson ran an organization called Black Star Project. Very good man. A very good man. No cap. I respected Philip to the utmost. Even though I kind of think he was a boomer, I'm not sure. But I respected Philip to the utmost. Philip has always treated me kind. He has always respected me as a man. He has always offered whatever aid and assistance that he could offer in any particular situation. Where in the fuck is Philip? Any case or whatever case. So, the last time I saw Philip, it wasn't even that cold outside, to be honest with you. I had just got shot. So this 2016 or 2015, there was a rally to get water to Flint, Michigan. And I showed up at Chicago State University, and Philip Jackson was there. And I showed up. And I hadn't seen him in a while, and we took a picture together. I didn't know at the time that Philip's whole body was being ravaged by cancer, man. Actually, I did know at the time, and I asked him how he was feeling, and he told me he was feeling good. He was going through his chemo. He was going to be all right. And it's the last time I saw this man alive. This photo right here. Last time I saw him alive. He passed in 2017 or 2018 from cancer. But when I went to his office, Philip was getting more money than he has ever gotten. He was a freedom fighter for 20 years, more money than he had ever gotten, bro. Like Phil was getting that guap, my G's. He was doing the Lord's work. You feel me? And I think this was prior to this day. This is the last time I saw him alive. Either it was the time before the last time, or maybe I did see him one time after that. I'm not sure which way it goes. But when I got there, nigga, his whole office had number white girls in it. And I asked him about that. I was like, yo, Phil, why you got all these white girls in here, my G? And he was like, yo, the white girls can write a mean grant, my nigga. He's like, get you some white girls. Quit fucking with these Keishas. Get you a Becky, my nigga. I was like, say less. Even though I'm glad I told y'all this story, because I still ain't got no Becky. I need a Becky, because these fucking Keishas, they can help you or they can fuck you. But they can't do both. I want to show y'all the picture real quick. That was the reason I did that. So since Philip died, all type of goofy ass black bitches have been trying to take the shine from Phil. Once again, they're not doing nothing to bring no fucking revenue in. They still counting on men to show up. They still counting on men to show up to do all the heavy lifting. But what these girls is doing is they taking a million motherfucking pictures. And they started what they call the Phil Jackson Foundation. And I respect that. I ain't gonna lie, I respect the fuck out that. Love the Phil, but I love that man, bro. Pause. But it was a good dude. All they do is take pictures by the fucking oil painting they put into the office, and what they don't show you is those same 4 white girls that's in the background doing all the work, nigga.
Hey, y'all! Masters are coming! He's a coming, y'all! Masters are coming! Here we come! Look, guys, you asked me to take...
Bro, do you know how heated I am, bro? That's my boy. Do you know how heated I am? That these fucking black bitches turned this fucking good man into a photo op, my nigga. Whew. Turned this man into a photo op. A t-shirt. R.I.P. my nigga Phil ass nigga, bro. Whole time white women running the Black Star Project for black boys. These bitches, shit, bro. I hate these bitches much.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors and I need to be stopped.
I hate it so righteous, it's so pure, but it's so deep, man. These bitches fuck up everything they touch. You know, love these bitches. Y'all tell me about black families and getting together with black women. And I hate, oh my God, bro. I hate what they do to you as a man. They reduce you from a man to a motherfucking black. I hate them for that. Fuck. Anyway. This is why bitches don't need to vote. Repeal the 19th Amendment. These bitches do not deserve to vote. They fuck up everything they touch. Rest in peace to Philip Jackson. Let's continue. What's the volume? What's the volume? Can y'all hear that? Cause I don't hear nothing. Can y'all hear it? Hey, put one in the chat if y'all can hear this, cause I can't hear nothing. Oh. Come on, man. Let's put this in. Oh well. Let's go here. I know y'all can hear from here on this one. Come on. Still can't hear it. What the hell is going on? Y'all should be able to hear it now. I can't hear it, but y'all should be able to hear it. Let me see something. We may have to come back to this. Hold on.
So, any chance?
Oh, hold on. Let's do it like this. Hold on, guys. We got to use a different browser. For whatever reason, it's not working on that browser. Switch browsers for y'all. Let's go. In fact, I ain't got time for all that shit. Because we in succession right now. So let's go.
So, any chance you'll move into politics at some point?
Oh, you know, I've always thought about running for an office, but really just trying to repeal the 19th, like just like getting us out of politics. Like I'm like, could I run for something so women can never run again? I swear on this, because I realized that like so many problems come, women ruin. I had this realization. I'm like, we ruin every industry we get into, because we're all about our feelings. We're like, we need everyone to be equal. No, that's not how the world is. It's hierarchy, whatever. And the men understand this. So I'm like, if I could run for something to take away our rights, I would swear I would do it.
So
I'm going to bring that back one more time. Curly Things went to Jason Whitlock to tell him why she feels that we need to repeal the 19th. Shout out to that. Women should not have the right to vote. I would go as far as to say that people who don't own property don't own the right to vote. People who don't own property, people who are transient residents like Section 8 and 2-year renters, people who don't have a vested interest, people who don't own businesses in a particular community, they should not have a right to vote because they don't have to pay for the decisions. Them voting based on representation because it's a woman or a gay or a reformed felon doesn't do anything to the people who have to pay the taxes and carry the load of that providence that they're voting in. That's why I agree with repealing the 19th. And even though Pearlie maybe she might be a grifter, I'm not gonna say she's not, but I am gonna say she's right about this one.
Chance you'll move into politics at some point?
Oh, I've always thought about running for an office, but really just trying to repeal the 19th, like getting us out of politics. I'm like, could I run for something so women can never run again? I swear on this, because I realized that like so many problems come, women ruin. I had this realization. I'm like, we ruin every industry we get into because we're all about our feelings. We're like, we need everyone to be equal. No, that's not how the world is. It's hierarchy, whatever. And the men understand this. So I'm like, if I could run for something to take away our rights, I would swear I would do it.
Shout out to Pearlie for knowing she doesn't need a voice. Nigga, any girl with clothes on, she wearing too many clothes to talk, nigga. Shout out to Pearlie for that. Alright, so now let's continue with our regularly scheduled program. And let's talk about what the 19th is. Because here's the thing. Once you make the discernment that you're black, then the 19th doesn't matter, right? Once you realize that you're a man, then the 19th means everything. I'm also going to clarify the difference between the 19th Amendment and the colored voters registration. Here we go. So the 19th Amendment to the Constitution granted American women the right to vote, the right known as women's suffrage. Can you guys see this? Let me see if I can make it big. I want you guys to read along with me. I don't want you guys to think that I'm making up stuff. Oh, now I know why I didn't do it. It won't let me scoot over. There we go. And was ratified on August 18th, 1920, right before the Great Depression started. Matter of fact, letting women vote probably started the Great Depression, now that I think about it. Because girls don't know how to count. They don't understand how money works. They probably the reason we went to the Great Depression, because they was trying to count money. Anyway. In 1848, the movement for women's rights. Okay, let's skip that. None of this. I don't care about none of this. The point is that white women got the right to vote August 18th, 1920. That is what's important in this story. Now, for some reason, black men believe that women's suffrage means that black women can't vote, which they can't. And they also believe that the black voters' right was against them, but that is absolutely untrue. Untrue as fuck. So, like a sub as y'all come in, man. Like a sub. Senior Heart, pay your daycare fees. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Paying homage, bro. Shout out to Daniel, man, for the $5 cash app saying, man, sorry for being late to the stream. Gratitude, sir, man. It's all forgiven. Here's the difference between the Women's Act and the Voting Rights Act signed into law. Hold on, let me say this real quick. Let me pop up because I need y'all to see me. Cause y'all don't be feeling me, bro. I be giving y'all love, but y'all niggas don't really be making my channel hot, man. The daycare is way too small, man. I know I'm not the most entertaining person, but I got bars, B. I got bars. I be changing lives if y'all niggas listen and y'all want to be men. Let me explain this to y'all. All right, so here's the difference between the Voters' Rights Act and the Women's Suffrage Act, the 19th Amendment, right? We're going to get rid of the 19th Amendment. Because white women don't need to vote either. Here's the difference. Y'all think that the Voting Act is about black people. The voting right is not about black people, sir. The Voters' Right Act is about black women, and black women shouldn't have had a vote in the first place. What black women needed to be then, even then in 1965, was stopped.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
So let's go through this real quick. The Voting Rights Bill was passed by the U.S. Senate in 1965. I need y'all to understand in 1963, the Equal Opportunity Act was passed so black men could stop being last hired, first fired, so black men could provide for their families. 2 years later, they passed the Voting Rights Act in 1965. It's not on here. I didn't pull it up. In 1968, they pulled the AA, the Affirmative Action Agreement, so white women can be seen the same as black men, so they stop being last hired, first fired, and so black women could have hiring preference over black men. Both of those things, the Voting Rights Act and the Affirmative Action, was Jesse Jackson. Made the motherfucking 19th Amendment die with that nigga. Fuck Jesse Jackson. I said it, nigga. Plus, he ain't shake my hand when I met Spike Lee. Fuck Jesse Jackson. So, who the fuck is Frederick Haynes, man? Who the fuck is that? Shout out to Mr. O, man. He's talking about Dr. Frederick Haynes was just named president of Rainbow Push. Hey, XL Pro, I owe you 2 tacos, bro. I respect the bet, man. I honor the bet. Anyway, so I'm going to Grubhub people. Send me an address. I'm going to send the 2 tacos to Grubhub. All right, so here's the thing. Voting Rights Bill was passed by the U.S. Senate in 1965. The act banned the use of literacy tests, provided for federal oversight of voter registration in areas with less than 50% of the non-white population, and authorized the U.S. Attorney General to investigate the use of poll taxes in state and local elections. So what they're saying is the Voting Rights Act killed Jim Crow, which essentially is a good thing. Essentially, that's a good thing. It was necessity for the time. That time has passed. We need to get rid of that shit too. I want to slide this down because I need you guys to see this. Where is it at? Was it in this article? Hold on. I want to show you guys something. Before we go any further, I want to show you guys something. Yo, is the new mic working right, bro? Where did I just see that? I thought I had that up for you guys, bro. I don't know where I saw that, bro. I had it. Like when I pulled up the Voters Registration Act, I saw it, and I thought that it was part of. Apparently it wasn't. What I wanted you guys to know that here, I could do this. I know what I could do to prove my point. I know what I could do. The 15th Amendment. I know you guys don't know y'all amendment because y'all niggas don't have to pass the Constitution test to get out of 8th grade anymore. But But the 15th Amendment. Oh, they got a video for it. The 15th Amendment, ratified in 1870. 1870 was in the Constitution granting voting rights to African American men. They weren't called African American men then. They were called Indians or coloreds. But, rebranding. We're going to rebrand our fucking self this time. Quit letting these crackers rebrand you, bro. Quit letting America rebrand you as a second-class citizen owned by America. We can name ourselves. We fucking men, man. But I digress, because y'all niggas ain't, until y'all ready to be men, don't worry about y'all just heard me in black. But don't worry about that. In 1870, 15th Amendment was okay. Let's play it out.
Is that most African Americans in the United States have been slaves in 1860, and by 1869 they are enfranchised. This is
many of the southern states. African Americans represented a sizable minority in many
On February
states.
3rd, 1870,
1870s, African Americans were not only voting, but being elected to high office in the South.
I'm fucking up. Hold on.
In 1865, the 13th Amendment abolished slavery. 2 years later, under the 14th Amendment, African Americans.
All right. I got it right. My bad, guys. All right, let's try it again without the triple shit.
On February 3rd, 1870, the 15th Amendment to the Constitution was ratified, granting voting rights to African American men.
In 1865, the 13th Amendment.
1865, the 13th Amendment made you free. The 14th Amendment gave you the right. The 15th Amendment gave you the right to vote. Now, that's 1870. To African American men, the key word there is men, because men are awesome. I'm playing that again because I need you to understand that even if they got rid of the black voters' rights, you will still be able to vote as men, because men have the right to vote as Americans. Women are not Americans. Women fuck the winners, which makes women toddlers. I'm going to tell y'all something else real quick. I'm going to let this shit play, but I'm going to tell y'all something else real quick. In my lifetime, on 2 occasions, they've had to ratify the act because it's not a constitutional right. They've had to ratify the act of the Black Voting Act so black women could keep voting. I saw this shit during the Clinton administration, which made me look it up in the 1990s, like 1998. I had to look it up because I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? As a black, I can't vote. And found out it had nothing to do with black men, only black women. But in 1998, my hate wasn't righteous, so I didn't see a problem with it. Then it came back up in 2018, and they had to ratify it again. And I was like, please don't do that shit. Please don't let these bitches vote. Because by 2018, I understood that these bitches are the ops, and their whole purpose in life is to fuck up your life so you don't ever have shit. But they ratified it again. But even if they took away the Voter Registration Act and Amendment 19 for the white boys and the Voters Registration Act for black boys, well, I guess they took 19, that'd be for black boys too, because it'd be all women. You will still be able to vote. You will still have all your abilities as an American. The lack of voting is just for the blacks, for the women, the gays, and the felons. The gays shouldn't vote. Even if the gays vote, it's only 4% of them, so they're not really moving shit, so it don't really matter. But women should never vote, and felons already can't vote. So don't let blacks vote. Don't let women, gays, and felons vote. Get this shit out the hand of women. Women make horrible decisions all the time. That's why they all single mothers. They just dumb bitches. Anyway, as the story progresses, let's get back to the video.
On February 3rd, 1870, the 15th Amendment to the Constitution was ratified, granting voting rights to African American men.
In 1865, the 13th Amendment abolished slavery. 2 years later, under the 14th Amendment, African Americans became citizens. And finally, 5 years after the Civil War, the 15th Amendment said the right to vote could not be denied based on race.
The 15th Amendment is a truly startling development. The fact is that most African Americans in the United States have been slaves in 1860, and by 1869 they are enfranchised. This in historic terms is a stunningly rapid transformation.
In many of the southern states, African Americans represented a sizable minority, and in many states, a majority of the population. This sets up a situation where you're going to have substantial black political power in many of the former Confederate states.
In the 1870s, African Americans were not only voting, but being elected to high office in the South.
Sidebar, between the years of 1870 to 1920, there were more black politicians in America all the way up until the 1980s. Between the end of slavery and the beginning of Jim Crow / the Great Depression, there were more black politicians than any time in this nation's history until 1980. Black men took full advantage of the right to vote, the right to run for political office, the right to use their majority. By 1870, on paper, not paper is paper, life is life. In 1970, on paper, you were a man, not just a black. You were a man, equivalent by the eye of the law, if not by the letter of the law. By the eye of the law, well, I guess the same thing, eye and letter. But not application, because they were like doing the separate but equal shit. You know what I'm saying? Different cars, different hospitals. You couldn't be born in a white hospital. You had to have your own black birthing place. Like, they did the separate but equal shit, which was bullshit. Different water fountains. But on paper, you were just as much of a man as any other man in this nation. Why in the fuck did you let bitches talk? I still stand on that. My mama shouldn't talk. Rest in peace to my mom, but she shouldn't have talked while she was alive.
Mama,
My grandmother shouldn't have talked. Rest in peace to her. Love you, grandma. My sister should never talk. These bitches still alive, so fuck them, nigga. They should never talk. My neighbor shouldn't talk. There's no purpose of a girl to talk with clothes on. Now, all right, let's finish this up. It's almost over.
You have 20 African Americans elected to the U.S. Congress. You have 2 who become U.S. senators. You even have an African American who serves as a governor in the state of Louisiana during this period.
They've had a governor during that period. A governor.
Voter suppression.
Now, like I said, there was voter suppression. There were voters' taxes, literacy tests. There were poll taxes. There were a lot of things going on to prevent black men. The key word is men. Black men from voting. But the civil rights movement was just a movement for white women to be number 2.
Mama,
Even with all of the discrimination, white women couldn't vote either, nigga. And they couldn't own property. They couldn't have bank accounts. Even with all the discrimination, black men were number 2. White men won the fight. Okay, cool. They number 1. Black men were number 2. White women spent a lot of energy to be number 2 and usurp black men. And black men helped them. That's the crazy part. Black men saw white women as an ally. White women are not an ally. They still girls. Tyler's gonna Tyler.
Mama,
Black women got jealous because they said, yo,
if white women do it, we should be able to do it too.
So now black women are trying to push you down even further because you let the white girls get in front of you, right? So since you let the white girls get in front of you, the black girls want to get in front of you too, and y'all letting them because y'all weak for bitches. Try, but man, we need to reset. We need to make me a tribal warlord, and to the point that I'm hanging out with guys like David. I need to be with the Grand Wizards. I need to be with the Saxon Knight leaders. I need to be with the motherfuckers, the men who are tribal, who say, man, our thing or no thing, so we can come to a term of an agreement, so we can live in harmony. Because I don't necessarily think that you guys understand that people aren't as racist as you think they are. It's not racism that makes people hate the colors. It's behavior. And most of the negative behavior are 90% of black women and 10% of the sons of single mothers. And that's just fact.
Mama,
90% of black women and 10%, probably 20%, of the sons of single mothers are the reason. That's because that's what the world sees. That's what your media pushes. That's what y'all put in your music and your movies. But that's not what they know. When they meet black people, it's in college. When they meet black people, but they don't like black women, no matter what they meet black women. When they meet black men, it's in college. When they meet black men, it's on the workplace. When they meet black men, it's in the gym, either working out or playing basketball at LA Fitness. When they meet black men, they meet the majority of the behavior of men, regardless of color. They're like, all right, you black, but you cool. And they think you one of the good ones. They think you're one of the good black people because they've heard so many negative things, but they don't realize you're part of the 80% of black men. Most black men are like that. Black people themselves, regardless what the world thinks, regardless what the media does, black people themselves think that black culture is quote unquote the bottom 20%. The deadbeats, the absentee dads, the unemployed niggas, the trap rappers, the killers, the drug dealers. That is the bottom 20% of the motherfucking culture, man. 80% of people, of black men, have a job of different economic status. You know what I'm saying? You could make $26,000 at Walmart. You could make $150,000 doing programming. But you have a job and you're just doing the best to provide for yourself, to pay your little bills, keep your cell phone bill on, give a couple $1,000 to your kids. Most black men, 80% of black men don't want no problem. But the imaging of you is the bottom 20%. So they really don't have a problem with black men. People have a problem with black women. Nobody wants to work with black women. I've heard white women shit on black women. And the fact that you won't train your toddlers for nothing on earth,
Mama,
the world thinks you're weak because you let these bitches talk with clothes on. You don't check your bitch. Y'all say y'all don't need to check y'all bitch. It should already be raised when you met her. All that goofy shit y'all say. Instead of just out-fiving these bitches if you really loved your color.
Daddy, you spanked Mama.
You're dark tootin' I did.
That means you love her.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
Y'all should be beating these bitches in the street. Instead, y'all let these bitches talk with clothes on. I don't understand y'all, but I digress.
Mama,
I swear to God, I hope I get bigger so I could encourage people to out-five black bitches. I swear to God, man. I wish I could be bigger so I could inspire people to out-five Keisha everywhere they go. So then y'all could really be FBA or whatever the fuck y'all trying to be without bitches. So y'all could do the shit right. Anyway. Voters' rights signed into law in 1965. The voter turnout rises because there's no more poll taxes, there's no more literacy tests, there's no more constitution tests. That makes sense. And one of the biggest things they did is they allowed women to vote. I say abolish the Voters' Right Act, nigga. Because an act is not a law. An act has to be ratified. In this case, every 20 years. This is like a presidential decree. At any given time, a president can be like, nah, I ain't gonna ratify it. And if Congress don't give them a 2/3 vote, bitches can't vote no more. You will still be able to vote because you're a man. But girls won't be able to vote no more. And then life will be better. Life will be better for everybody. I don't know why I did it like that. Life will be better for everybody. Okay, so last thing, then we're going to get up out of here. Like and sub, man. If it's in your heart, pay your daycare fees. If it's in your heart, pay your daycare fees, man. Like and sub. Now we at the apex. We at the pinnacle. We at the end of this trail. Great article. They have 4 or 5 different demographics. What if only men voted? What if only women voted? What if only minorities voted? So when they say only non-white voters, they're talking about the women, gays, and felons, right? All the illegal aliens that they rebranded to refugees. These motherfuckers illegals, bro. Don't believe that shit, bro. They not legally in this country. How in the fuck are the Democrats asking illegal immigrants, people that have no citizenship, to get voters cards so they can vote Democrat? Nigga, this is bullshit, bro. These motherfuckers is the ops, and these are motherfuckers that your grandma and your mama and your girlfriend say vote for because they get a free chicken in every pot into fucking Section 8, nigga. Fuck these niggas, bro. Whoo. I was about to start yelling like a little bit nigga something. I don't want to take little big Nate shine. Let little big Nate be the yeller. I don't yell like that, man. I'm too smooth with that. But let's check it out. So, what if only women voted? If only women voted. Let me click this, see if it can make it big. I can't make it big. If only women voted, then Democrats will win every election. This is women of all races, by the way, right? The projected results, this is based on the 2018 midterms, but the projected results would be 275 electoral votes for Democrats if only women voted versus 160, right? I want you guys to notice a common thing though. Look at the Northwest. The Northeast, Maine, Maryland, Boston, yeah, Boston too, New York, all the places where girls ain't got to do shit and they get like they think money comes out the sky like manna. They think that Section 8 just pop up. They think deferred hiring just pops up. They think police pay for themselves because women have no concept of money because they can't count numbers and shit. This is Montana. They have a very small population. I ain't got to tell y'all about Seattle and Portland, right? How liberal they are, right? The gays and the women took over Seattle. I have never heard no shit like that in my life. Had Donald Trump asking if he needed to send the National Guard, and it was like, nah, we cool. We'll let the gays just have the city. That's how much they hate men, masculinity, and conservatism. That the mayor of Seattle was like, yo, he would rather have gays commandeer his city than get assistance from America. But, you know, what can I say? Half of New Mexico. That's where we going. We going to New Mexico. We probably going to this part right here, though, because we ain't fuck with the blue. We ain't fuck with none of the girls said, Nevada, all that shit, right? Actually, I just lied. All of New Mexico is blue. That's crazy. Half of Nevada is okay. Bottom part of Texas, where all the Mexicans at, that makes sense because there's a bunch of Mexicans. All the south part of Florida, where the Cubans are at, makes sense because they are illegal aliens. Those are the places that vote. Illegal aliens, like I said, once again, are criminals. They're illegal aliens. It's in the name, illegal. If you're illegal, you're a criminal, right? So it makes sense that any place that the illegal aliens are, that they'll vote Democrat. But okay, cool. That is what if only women voted. Let's scroll down. What if only men voted? Yo, only men voted? This whole goddamn nation to be Republican, bro. That is hilarious to me, bro. Like, for real. If only men got a chance to vote, then, goddamn it, like 95% of this nation would be goddamn Republican. Because by nature, men are conservative. We conserve. Women are frivolous spenders on men's money and men's taxes. If only men could vote, this would be what the nation looked like. Most of the nation would be Republican. As I'm not gonna say as it should be. I'm gonna say most of it would be conservative, and Republican is synonymous with conservative. But most men conserve. Most men conserve. So that makes sense. What if only the college-educated white people voted? Even with that, as liberal as college is, bro, as liberal as college is, the nation would still be mostly conservative. Shout out to that. Because white people who don't believe in a boogeyman, this is the only difference between white people and black people. If you ask me, white people can blame the cause. Black people can blame everything except black women. So everything red here, black people will say that's part of white supremacy, not realizing that all of their problems stem from black bitches. You hate the police? Police wouldn't be there if black bitches didn't cause the community being that influx, and or she didn't call them to the crib. You don't like the education you get in black neighborhoods? All the teachers are women, and all women are black. So, yeah. All the problems that black people talk about is women. But they can't blame women for shit, so they blame white supremacy. Meanwhile, white people don't think they supreme over shit. White people don't think they supreme over nothing. Nothing. They don't think they better at shit. And that's facts. When I go play basketball, white people choose me first. They ain't never seen me play, but he black, he better athlete. If I'm at an open mic, they just assume I can sing and shit. I can't sing. They gotta be these motherfucking karaoke bars looking lost of shit. But they just assume it. When it comes down to academics, they believe that I'm smarter than them. They believe that Asians are smarter than me, but no, they don't know no better. But they believe that black men are more studious. If you ever really paid attention to white people, they think black men are more studious. If you look at as racist as Boston is, and Boston is I used to think Boston was the most racist city in America, with Chicago number 2. Now I believe Chicago is the most segregated city in America, which makes it racist by default, and Boston's number 2. But either way you see it, Boston's top 5, and everybody who buys a jersey of a black person, with the exception of Wayne Brady. Not Wayne Brady. That was dumb. I said Wayne Brady. With the exception of Tom Brady, every jersey they buy in Boston, in New England, is a black person. Ain't that racist? Buy their shoes, buy their jerseys, put their posters on the wall. They're not that racist. It's not about color, it's about behavior. And behavior is part of culture, not color. And y'all culture is whatever the fuck a 16-year-old girl like. So y'all culture sucks because y'all listen to bitches with clothes on. I digress. Let's keep it moving. Because I could vent about that shit all day. Because I hate y'all niggas for loving these bitches. Anyway, what if only white people without a college degree voted? Oh my God. 268 electoral votes projected Republican, 167 Democrat. The whole fucking nation red. Whole nation. Hold on, let's go back up because I'm curious. If college-educated white people voted, it would be 202 electoral votes for Republicans. I told y'all, I did not just say, man, college is liberal as shit. But it would still be more conservatives and liberals if only white college-educated people would. If non-college-educated people voted, nigga, this country would be red as fuck, nigga. Okay, let's scroll down. Oh. Can I give a proactive before we get here? Can I give a proactive hell no?
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
Crown Prince, they not reaching, bro. Those Mississippi dudes with two front teeth and a rifle in their hand, bro, they voting Republican. Those West Virginians, those guys who fuck their sister or their first cousin and make a family with them, they voting Republican. Bro, every place in Oregon outside of Portland, every place in Washington State outside of Seattle, in not Tulsa. What's the name of it? Start with a T. It's Seattle and damn, what's the start with a T? I can't think of it right now. Anyway, they voting Republican. Most places in America are conservative as shit. Do you understand what Republican is, sir? See, niggas think that Democrat means free shit and fight white supremacy. What people who vote Republican believes is Tacoma. Thank you, Mr. O. Thank you, sir. Tacoma, Washington. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of GDs in Tacoma, Washington, Mr. O. Ain't no BDs, though. I digress, though. I digress. And they keep their shirts on, nigga. They live in the forest. They don't even take their shirts off. Anyway, look. So here's the thing. What non-black people believe conservative/Republican means is less taxes, less laws. I don't understand why niggas want more laws. I understand why. Because y'all listen to bitches, and bitches want laws to go against black men. Since they don't want to listen to men, they want somebody to stop the men. Because bitches know they need to be stopped, so they want more laws to stop them from doing dumb shit. Because they want to be slaves, they want to be stopped, but y'all not man enough to stop them because y'all black, and you can't be black and man at the same time. So that's why black women vote for legislation to have more laws so they can be stopped.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors, and I need to be stopped.
But generally speaking, less laws is better. Because all laws are local. Your city, your state, that's where the laws should be at. They shouldn't be federal laws. They should be city or state providence laws. So, less laws, less taxes. You know what I'm saying? That's what they voting for. Less interference, less oversight, less supervision. That's what they're voting for when they vote Republican. Niggas vote Democrat because they want more free cheese, more chickens in every pot, more Section 8, more police, because they need more police because they want less men. They don't want to listen to a man, so their kids is killers, and they want the police to stop their neighbor's kids, though. That's a crazy part, right? Her kid a killer, and the next door neighbor kid a killer, but she want the police to stop the next door neighbor kid, but not her kid, because they toddlers, right? Because, oh, baby,
my baby ain't never hurt nobody. Mama,
because girls are dumb. That's why we got to repeal the 19th Amendment. You got to repeal the 19th Amendment. These bitches don't need a voice. Anyway, but we ain't even got there yet. But let's continue. So yeah, I totally believe this is how the nation would. I would vote like this. If you took away Democrat or Republican and just put put whatever the agenda is on the table, most black men will vote for this. What if only non-white people voted? Nigga, what? Nigga, this is like 95%. When black people get to vote and black women outnumber black men, and you're talking about the foreigners, so all the illegal aliens, all the Africans, all the black women, all that shit. The only motherfucking places that still hold strong is Nebraska, Wyoming, a little sliver of California, northern Texas, where the fucking Mexicans ain't at. Ain't none of Illinois. Don't even worry about that shit. Ain't no Illinois. No New York, no Illinois, no Atlanta, no Georgia, really. Well, the middle of Georgia was like Valdalia, that where they make the onions at. But Atlanta, them, this side of there. None of Florida, except around Tallahassee and Jacksonville. But the rest of Florida, all blue. Wherever the fuck that black women go after they fuck up their city and move their Section 8 vouchers to move there, the Atlantas, the Houstons, the fucking LA's, wherever the fuck a black girl from Chicago goes after she fucks up her own life will be blue.
Mamata.
Let's see if it's another one. I think there's only 4 charts. Yeah, it was only 4 charts. Just generally speaking, this has nothing to do with the show. I just happened to see this because I was fucking with y'all. Just generally speaking. Never mind. It ain't show up. But that's nice. I like them. Like, when we start our boarding school, after we tribe up and we got our own little boarding school, that's going to be a classroom, man. Something just that small. Costs about $1,100. You can fit about 8 students in there, 6 students, something like that. That's a classroom, man. I like them. That's pretty too. It look real nice. It's real aesthetic. Anyway, but yeah, when black women get to vote, well, no, first of all women are black. So when the lesbians and the blacks and the illegal aliens get to vote, this is your nation. And this is what Democrats are trying to make the nation look like. This is what Jesse Jackson's dream is, for the nation to look like this. When men get to vote, white people vote, red. I'm telling y'all, white people vote, no college degree, no teeth in their mouth, red. White people vote, teeth in their mouth, got a degree, mostly red. Now, some of the most populated places like LA and Sacramento and like the big cities, they liberal. Chicago, somewhere in there, Milwaukee, Madison. But generally speaking, the nation is red. When only men vote, red ass shit. No matter what ethnic group you are, black men, white men, legal Hispanic men vote, red as shit. So think about this. If men vote and it's conservative, if college educated people vote, it's conservative, because a lot of these women that go to college, only black women, let me say this real quick. Let me cam up for this shit, because I need y'all to understand this shit. Only black women go to college for education. Only black women. Everybody else goes to college. Men go to college to network, to join frats, to meet people. They get a degree, but they normally get a degree in STEM. Like the niggas that get liberal arts degrees, ain't shit right gonna have a day life no way, right? Women go to college to find a man. All women, except black women. Everybody else go to college to find a man. Black women go to college so she won't need one. So when everybody else go to college, every other woman is voting in a way that will make the man that she went to college to be with more sustainable, so he could take care of her, so she ain't got to take care of kids, she get a nanny, whatever. Only black women go to college just to get an education so she can get a job, so she don't need you, because they're horrible at being human beings. Which is why after we tribe up, I'm going to get everybody an orphan bitch, because you deserve better than a girl with a black mother. Everybody that's tribe deserves better than a girl raised by a black mother. It don't matter if she black. She could be an orphan. She could still be black and be an orphan. She just can't be raised by black women, because black women are the bane of existence. Black women is the reason that white men made poems about the white man's curse, because the white man's burden. Because the white man's burden is subjugating niggas that listen to black women. Don't listen to black women about shit. Nothing in life. Not your mama, not your grandma, not the bitch you fucking. They ain't talking about shit. If she say something and you confused and it sound good, come back to the daycare and I'll tell you whether or not it makes sense. Don't listen to these bitches, bro. They just the spawns of Satan. Anyway, and that's not even hate. That's just, well, it is hate. But it's righteous hate. This ain't bitches. I'm telling you, bro, like everything. This is the voter shit, bro. This is what the nation would be if black women couldn't vote. If black women and gay women couldn't vote. This is the nation, my nigga. This is the nation. This is a nation when only men voted. Only men. This is the nation. When black women on title, this is a nation. Just without black women, this is a nation. White women with degrees, whatever. This is a nation. when black women and felons get to vote along with the motherfucking illegal aliens, this is the nation, nigga. I didn't make this chart. This is a website, sir. This is based on the last 25 years of voting patterns. This is what the fuck America is if you keep letting these fucking black bitches, and all women are black. All women are black. Don't get that twisted. I don't want y'all to think when I say black woman, be like, oh, what about Becky? Becky ain't black. Karen is black. Karen is a goddamn black. The bitch that follow you from aisle 5 all around the store, cussing you out, and once you turn around, she start crying like I'm gonna call the police. Karen and Keisha is the same bitch. They just got different crayons, but they the same color because they both black. They the same goofy bitch. Don't listen to these bitches. Don't listen to black bitches. Becky got a husband. She got kids. Her husband might be black. She might get all beige kids. It's fine. Becky is cool. Karen, Keisha, same bitch. They both black. Do not fuck with them. Listen to these black bitches. Don't listen to these fucking gays who wish they was black bitches. You ever notice even the white guys want to be black bitches? The white gay guys emulate black women. You ain't never noticed that? Don't listen to them either. The women, the gays, or the felons. Because the felons only felons because they listen to a black bitch in the first place. That's how they end up felons. I gotta sell drugs because I gotta buy my mama a house. Well, what the fuck they went through? I'm gonna beat a nigga ass because a bitch said my mama told me I had to beat my stepfather up. Look, most 70% of niggas that become felons are got a case because of a bitch. 70%. Look it up. 70% of all felons is because of a bitch. So if you're a felon, it's because of a bitch. If you're gay, it's because of a bitch. Because bitches only raise women, killers, cowards, and gays. Or you acting like a bitch. So goddamn, you still a bitch. And if you are Karen or black, because all black women are Keishas, there's no alternative to. There's no black variation of Keisha. There's Becky and Karen. There's Lulu and Maria. There is no. What's the black Becky? If Keisha is the black Karen, what's the black Becky? There is none. All black bitches are Karens. They all Keisha. There's no variation. They're all horrible at being human beings. Human beings. You understand what I'm saying? I don't make this shit up. Y'all in the chat, tell me I'm lying. Give me a black version of Keisha that would be similar to what Becky is. Go ahead. Tell me a safe Keisha. Because y'all think Becky's safe. You know what I'm saying? Once your money get right, she leave your ass for a white girl. All that shit Kanye was talking about. He left you for Becky. Tell me the black Becky. It's not Shaniqua. It's not Nicole. First of all, ain't that many black Nicole. There's a lot of black Nickies, but no none of their name be Nicole for real. Tell me what the black version of Becky is. Y'all can't tell me. Can't tell. So they all Keisha. This is the world with Keisha. When only Keisha and Karen has a voice, this is the world. A bunch of Section 8, a bunch of slavery. You pay all the taxes in order to pay for their lifestyle, and you still can't see your kids. This is what happened when you let women, gays, and felons be in control. I don't make this shit up. Anyway, let me make sure I ain't miss nobody, man. Hopefully y'all learned something today, man, about how horrible these fuck goddamn toddlers are. Shout out to Mineral Mitch for the $2.22 cash app. Gratitude, sir. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that, man. Man, check who you supporting, man. Quit supporting crayons. Support the logo, nigga. Only the logo matters. Fuck supporting crayons. As always, love each other as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Drive up.
Jail! You're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you at first. Could you please mention the Dirty Folks podcast? Thank you, Lord Charles. Dirty Folks.
And see, I find it to be hilarious because even if I did behave like a teenager, I would be ahead of a lot of these B-dubs that want to make these comments, because a lot of you behave like toddlers. Shout out to my man Dirty Folk.
And it's because y'all niggas don't support. Y'all do support. Y'all support titties and pussy. Hey, shout out to Dirty Folk.
Men have sort of quietly begun to agree that even the most like off the wall extreme advice or takes that you get from some random guy on the internet is more useful than anything allegedly profound that you would hear from a trained black female professional. All right, let's take a perfect example of this. Right, the idea of Dirty Folks